then you can be rest assured that you're going to make some money between $10 to $30 per hour. Hey guys, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing very well. Welcome back if you're returning, and if you're new to me, my name is Sylvie. Thank you for stopping. Today, I want us to discuss about another money-making opportunity. And you know that I am very passionate about empowering young Africans to financial freedom. I believe that that's the only true freedom that we have as humans, importantly as women. And I'm not going to overwhelm you today, I promise. I'm just going to give you 3 ideas that you can actually double down on right now. You don't need any capital whatsoever to start them. You can just double down on these ideas and you'll be on your way to the bank with a big smile on your face. What are these 3 ideas? Well, before we jump into these ideas, I want you to grab a pen and a paper right now. This is how important and how good the ideas are. So grab a pen and a paper and let's have this conversation. I'm waiting. All right, guys, without further ado, so the first idea actually is to become a virtual assistant, right? What is a virtual assistant, or who is a virtual assistant? A virtual assistant, the word virtual means someone that you cannot touch, okay? Something you cannot touch physically with your hands is virtual. So as a virtual assistant, all you need to do is to be behind a computer like this one. And what are you going to be expected to do as a virtual assistant? As a virtual assistant, you'll be expected to help small businesses, to help individuals who are feeling overwhelmed by all the tasks that they have to do, so that you can step in and help them. How do you help them? You help them with data entry and management of their business. You help them with scheduling different business appointments. You help them with email management. You help them with social media management. You help them with customers. Now, there's this lady on Instagram. She's very popular. She's called Ellie. And Ellie, when she got her money from the US government to help people who had lost their jobs, she got $1,300, I think. She used that money and transformed that money into $1.4 million. How did she do that? With the help of a virtual assistant, okay? Many small business owners are looking for virtual assistants right now. And this is highly on demand. Why? Because one, COVID-19 open people's eyes to the fact that they cannot depend on their salaries. And because people can no longer depend on their salaries, people are now turning towards creating their own side hustles, starting their own small businesses. And because they are still doing their full-time job, they need someone to support them with customer service, and all these other things I mentioned before, so that their business doesn't go on a standstill whilst they are at their full-time job. So that's why virtual assistant is very hot right now and it's on high demand. I personally have been looking for a virtual assistant for a long time and I found one. And so many people are really actually moving towards the Philippines to find virtual assistants because it is cheap over there, and India as well. Virtual assistants is very popular there. And how much do these people earn in general around the world? Virtual assistants earn between $2.5 an hour up until $50 an hour, depending on where you're at, the task that you're actually fulfilling, and the complexity of the task, and many other factors, and the person as well who has hired you. Some people are more generous than others. Now, how do you get clients, you would ask me? Well, to get clients, you need to go on platforms like Upwork, on platforms like Fiverr, on platforms like Freelancer, on platforms like Guru, on platforms like Remote.co, people per hour, personal website, networking events. You can go on networking events and get yourself known and seen. Go with your business card and share that with the people that you get to meet. You can go on job boards like Indeed, on LinkedIn, And there's another site which is quite popular. It's called Virtual Office Temp, and you can just create a social media handle, a page, and put your brand it very nicely, and then just boost the page so that you can get seen as a virtual assistant. I hope that sounds very interesting to you. If you're in Africa, you can totally do this. You need a laptop. If you don't have one, if you can manage with your phone, please do not hesitate to jump on this idea. People are making a killing. People are making $63 an hour just being virtual assistants. And I can assure you that as a virtual assistant, if you're really good, right, at what you do, and you become indispensable to that small business, they're going to be more than willing to pay you more. And because you can, your schedule is flexible, you can take as many clients on as possible. And by working for different companies, you're learning different skills, because all these businesses will definitely have different modus operandi, and they will also be able to teach you some of the things that they do, and you're adding your skills. And the more you do this for different businesses, the better you become at it, and the more your price is going to go up because of experience. Yes. The second idea is actually to become an English tutor. Okay, guys. Now, if you didn't know this, although English is a lingua franca in business and technology, only 20% of the world speaks English. And that leaves you with what? 80% of the world's population that doesn't know how to speak English, who would love to know how to speak English. So if you're in an English-speaking country, African country right now, there are over 1 billion people who are trying to learn English, right? So you can start teaching them English. And I'm going to tell you some of the websites where you can find your bougie clients, or your curious clients, or your enlightened clients who have realized, oh my God, I can't really do business in this world if I don't know how to speak English, or I cannot benefit from tech and some of these amazing AI softwares that are coming on, like ChatGPT. ChatGPT doesn't know anything about Chinese or French or Spanish. ChatGPT is 100% English speaking. Okay, so if you're able to teach people English and help them to overcome some of these barriers to their own personal success because of language, then you can be rest assured that you're going to make some money, between $10 to $30 per hour. I'm going to give you 9 different platforms on which you can sell your services as an English tutor. The price that these platforms actually pay you depend on the following. Number 1, your experience. Okay, how experienced are you at speaking English? How good is your English? Are you an English teacher? Perhaps this gives you an edge. The next thing is qualification. What is your qualification? Are you qualified? What's your level? Do you have an O levels in English, A levels in English, first degree in English? What is your qualification? The next thing is your location. Where are you located? Most likely English teachers from the US and Canada and I don't know, Britain, they'll make more money than you in maybe Cameroon or Africa in general. Why? Because they take into account the minimum wage rate and other factors. The next thing is the platform that you're actually selling your services on. Some platforms pay higher than others. And the next point is demand. Okay, how high is the demand? Like I mentioned earlier, there are 1 billion people right now around the world who are trying to learn English. You want to be reaching out to these people right now. And that brings me to the next point. How do you reach out to the people? I'm going to give you these 9 platforms right now. If you have your pen and you're still holding on to it, please start writing. And if you're enjoying this video, please I'll give you a second to smash that like button, and don't forget to comment in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm waiting. All right, guys, so the platform number 1 is called VIP Kid. VIP Kid pays between $14 an hour to $22 an hour. And this VIP Kid is specifically for teaching Chinese people how to speak English. The second platform is iTutor Group. iTutor Group pays around $18 an hour. The third platform is Scully. Scully pays you around $15 to $30 an hour. The fourth platform is called Tutor.com. Tutor.com pays you between $11 to $18 an hour. The fifth platform is TutorMe. TutorMe is going to pay you between $20 to $30 an hour. The sixth platform is Cambly. Cambly is going to pay you between $0.17 per minute, which equates to $10.20 per hour for tutors in North America, or $0.20 per minute, which equates $12 per hour for tutors in other regions around the world. Platform number 7 is called Preply. Preply is going to pay you between $10 to $50+ an hour, depending on some of the earning criteria which I mentioned earlier. And the 8th platform is italki. italki is going to pay you between $15 to $40 an hour. The 9th but not the least platform is called Verbling. Verbling is going to pay you between $20 to $40 an hour. So for me, Verbling is a site that you want to be really looking at to get into, because if you're able to get into Verbling, you're already at an advantage compared to someone who is maybe just entering VIP Kid, because Verbling starts paying you from $20 upwards. Okay guys, so we've come to the last hustle, which is my preferred hustle because of a video that I made recently, money making opportunity. The video is linked somewhere here. My preferred option, money making opportunity, is to make money using a site called Skillshare.com. What is Skillshare? As the name goes, Skillshare, skill and share. A skill is anything that you know how to do better than the other person, or a skill is something that you know how to do good or well, period. Okay, now if you know how to braid hair, like I said in my previous video, it's time for you to teach a class on Skillshare. So go on Skillshare, teach a class, and you're gonna get paid. If people enroll into that class, you're gonna get a part of the revenue from Skillshare. Okay. The next way to make money off Skillshare is premium referrals. When you refer other people to check out Skillshare and the platform, listen, you're gonna get paid for every single person who enrolls or who joins as a premium user of Skillshare. Premium users generally don't pay for these classes because they already paid for membership. Okay, now the next way to make money on Skillshare: become an affiliate of Skillshare. If you're able to create an account with Skillshare to become their affiliate, what that means is that you're going to take your link and you're going to share it on your different social media handles, on your blog articles, on your videos, and you're going to tell people, check out this course on Skillshare. And if people are able to buy a particular course or a particular class through your affiliate link, you're going to get a kickback once they make that purchase. So affiliate marketing is a really good way to make money on Skillshare, and Skillshare is very popular. So if you really double down on it and take it as a job, I guarantee you that you're going to be laughing to the bank. There's this YouTuber in the UK, he's called Ali, and Ali, he actually boasts of making about £27,000. He makes that on Skillshare every single week. What did he do? He just taught people how to get into medicine school, Oxford Medicine School. He did videos teaching people how he did it. So anything that you've been able to accomplish, if your child had eczema and you were able to treat that eczema, can you replicate the process? Can you teach this as a class? There are many kids around the world. Believe me, there are white children who have serious eczema crisis. They are scratching their skin like they're going crazy, and their mothers are all over the place looking for a solution for their eczema. I was telling my sister today when I was actually scripting this side hustles, I told her, listen, you're an engineering student. This is not common. You're very good in class. I think you're the best female engineering student at the moment in your class. you have to teach these skills to some of the people who are wanting behind you, first off, who are in year 1 because you're in year 2 now, or people who have not even thought about going to engineering school yet, or who are very impressed about engineering and they would like to go to engineering school. You have to start teaching them some of these things you already know. Being an expert doesn't mean that you have a degree or a PhD in something. No, an expert is someone who has actually walked the walk, okay? If you've walked the walk, you're not just talking, you're an expert, meaning you've actually accomplished something. If you can show someone step by step, you can actually start making money using Skillshare. Now, another thing you can do is take all these classes that you've taught on Skillshare and create course bundles. So create course bundles and promote these courses on Skillshare. Just turn all your classes into different course bundles and put them back on Skillshare and sell them. The last but not the least is sponsored content. You can reach out to Skillshare and tell them that, listen, I'm a YouTuber, or I've got this, whatever you have going on, you can actually get Skillshare to sponsor it for you and you get paid for that. You can earn up to $10,000 a year on Skillshare per course. It's insane, guys. I'm about to do my own courses to put on Skillshare. My sister was telling me to teach Canva to beginners because I think I'm really good at this point. I want to do a course on how I use Canva to illustrate my children's books. So I'm going to do that. Be on the lookout. I'm going to put that on Skillshare and I'm going to get that 10K a year on my course. So how do you get more money on Skillshare? And let me give you the bonus point. To get more money on Skillshare, you just have to teach as many classes as you can. Whatever it is that you know, teach it. It might be invaluable to you right now because you already know this thing, but it's going to change someone's life. My sister, again, when I told her, you have to teach something that you've struggled as an engineering student to learn. And she was like, yeah, she was saying some names of some things. I don't know, I'm not an engineering student, but she was calling some names of some matrices. And I was like, yeah, you've got to teach that. So if you teach more classes, and at some point she was like, I'm just gonna teach my entire engineering course. Yes, that's gonna make you more money, Tracy. Teach everything that you know, all you know, just download it and teach other people. Because when you teach more classes, right, not only are you blessing the person who is struggling at the moment with the thing that you know and you're being stingy with, but you're also gonna get more money. So everyone is happy. You know, the next thing is to enroll more students. Just get more students to come and learn what you've taught them. Make videos about it, write blog articles about your classes, and send a lot of traffic to your Skillshare profile. The next thing is to have longer classes. Don't make 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute classes or 10-minute classes. So the longer the class, the more you're gonna earn. Focus on complex topics. Your chances of earning more become higher, okay? Now, the last thing is make sure that the quality is good overall. Make sure the quality is good. All right, guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, please take care of yourself. Bye bye.